In this video, we'll be looking at solution to 3 1-mark questions that appeared as part of the sample question paper given by CBSE for class 10 math in 2018-19. We'll be actually looking at solutions to question number 1 and the 2 alternatives in question number 2. Question 2 had 2 alternative and either or question available to you. Start with the first one. All 3 questions are actually easy. Find the value of A for which the point P, whose coordinates are A by 3, 2, is the midpoint of the line segment joining the points Q and R. Coordinates of Q are minus 5, 4. Coordinates of R are minus 1, 0. Coordinate geometry question, very easy one, should take us about a minute to complete it. The only concept required is knowing the midpoint formula. The coordinates of the midpoint of 2 points whose coordinates are x1 by 1, x2 by 2 is given by x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Let's quickly identify what x1 by 1, x2 by 2 in our context is. x1 is minus 5, y1 is 4, x2 is minus 1 and y2 is 0. The coordinates of the midpoint are given as A by 3, 2. We need to find the value of A. So all that is required for us to do is to equate the x coordinate of this point by computing it in this formula. x1 plus x2 by 2 is a minus 5 minus 1 divided by 2. This equals A by 3. We don't even need to bother about the y coordinate because y coordinate is given as a number here. So for us, the objective is to find the value of A. So all that is required is just to equate the x coordinate using the formula and what is given in terms of A. Minus 5 minus 1 by 2 is a minus 6 by 2, which is minus 3. Minus 3 equals A by 3. Cross multiply to find the value of A. So A equals minus 9. If you had written this formula, you will get half a mark. When you compute the final answer, you will get another half a mark. So this is a marking system for this question. Quickly summarize it in a printed form. So identifying x1 by 1, x2 by 2 and applying it in this formula. What is of consequence is this part. This we don't even need to write or don't have to bother about it. So equating the x coordinates, minus 5 plus minus 1 by 2 equals A by 3. Solving for A, we get A equals minus 9. Let's move on to the second question. This question appeared from Quadratic Equations. Again, a very simple question. Both the alternatives were easy. Between the 2 alternatives, we'll have to choose one. I'll go with this one. Find the value of k for which one root of the quadratic equation kx square minus 14x plus 8 equals 0 is 2. We know one of the roots of this quadratic equation. So all that we need to do is plug in the value of x as 2 in this equation. If 2 is the root of this equation, when you substitute x as 2, it should satisfy this equation. So all that we are going to do is substitute all x as 2 in this equation. So k into 2 square minus 14 into 2 plus 8 equals 0. 2 square is a 4. 4k minus 28 plus 8 equals 0. Minus 28 plus 8 is a minus 20. Let's take it to the right hand side. So we'll get 4k equals 20 or the value of k equals 5. That's all is there to completing this question. Summarize it in a printed form. Substitute the value of x as 2 in this equation. Solve for x, we'll get solve for k, we'll get k equals 5. Move on to the alternative of this, which is also a quadratic equation question. Easy one too. Not as easy as the last one, but this is easy too. Find the values of k for which the equation x square plus 5kx plus 16 equals 0 has real and equal roots. When will a quadratic equation have real and equal roots? A quadratic equation will have real and equal roots if its discriminant b square minus 4ac equals 0. In this question, a equals 1, b equals 5k and c equals 16. So let's equate b square, compute b square minus 4ac and then equate it to 0. b square is a 5k square minus 4 into 1, which is a, into 16, which is equal to c. This equals 0. So 5k squaring it will give us 25k square minus 64 equals 0. Take the 64 to the right hand side, we'll get 25k square equals 64. So k square equals 64 divided by 25. K is equal to, take the square root on both sides, we'll get, k equals, square root of 64 is an 8, square root of 25 is a 5. So it could be a plus or a minus 5. So equals plus 8 by 5 or k could also be equal to minus 8 by 5. For both of these values, this equation will have real and equal roots. Quickly summarize it. Computing b square minus 4ac, the discriminant, which is 5k square minus 4 into 1 into 16. Solve for k, get k equals plus or minus 8 by 5. Do 2 things before you leave. 1. Sign up at online.maxtute.com. It takes all of 3 steps and less than 5 minutes to get started with your CBSE online class 10 maths coaching. And then subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/maxtute, and spread the word among your classmates and friends.